All right, strap in, everyone, because we're going deep into the world of Sunny Jetsun.
Sunny Jetsun.
This guy,
Yeah.
specifically, his poetry collection, The Kiss in Slaughterhouse 6.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And let me tell you, this is not your typical poetry,
No,
man.
no, no.
This is going to be a wild one.
This is gonna be out there.
So just to give everyone a little background, Sunny Jetsun, he's a self-published poet, which already,
Right off the bat, interesting.
yeah, he's doing his own thing.
Yeah, outside the system a little bit.
Yeah, and looking at some of his other titles, you can tell that we're in for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
He's got Driving My Scooter Through the Asteroid Field
Love that.
and Light Love Angels from Heaven, New Generation, Inspiration, Revolution, Revelation,
Yeah.
all the colors of cosmic rainbows.
It's a mouthful, but it's exciting.
It's a lot.
You get the sense that this is not gonna be, sonnets about a flower.
No, we are not.
We're gonna be somewhere else.
We are not in Kansas anymore. So get ready for some seriously surreal imagery.
Oh, yeah.
Some themes that'll make you think and maybe even blush a little bit.
Maybe a bit. We'll see.
We'll see where this goes.
Buckle up.
Yeah, we're going to share some of the lines that really just left us like, what did we just read?
Yeah, like hold on, let me read that again.
Yeah, in a good way, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So right off the bat, Sunny Jetsun's poetry, just surrealism galore.
It's dripping with it.
It's like he took reality, threw it in a blender, maybe added a dream journal in there.
Maybe some hallucinogenic substances just for kicks.
A little spice.
Yeah.
And just poured it out onto the page.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because you see these, when you think about surrealism, you think about those classic surrealist painters, right? Like Dali, melting clocks,
Yes.
Magritte with the bowler hats and the apples for faces.
Yep.
But Jetson is doing it with words.
With words.
Yeah, he's creating these juxtapositions that are so bizarre and unsettling, but also kind of beautiful.
You get lines like talking people into their own fields, and you're just like,
wait, what?
what is happening?
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
But I like it.
Yeah, double dipped. I'm not here to tax my brain.
Oh, see, now that one makes me laugh.
Yeah, what is that even saying?
I don't know, but I love the sound of it.
Yeah, and then you get
It's just fun to say.
online pocket vagina on a key ring.
Okay.
And at that point, you're like,
All right, we've left Earth.
what dimension are we in?
This is a different plane of existence.
But it's not just shock value.
No.
Right.
There's a method to this madness.
There's a method to the madness, like, what is he trying to do with all of this?
Well, I think, he's jarring us. He's trying to shake us out of our everyday perceptions of the world.
Okay.
And he's trying to force us to look at things from a completely different angle.
Okay.
It's like he's taking these familiar ideas and kind of twisting them
Okay.
and distorting them to show us just how absurd, how ridiculous things can be.
So he's using surrealism as a tool
Absolutely. To kind of
wake us up
wake us up to what, though?
to the absurdity of life, of the universe, of everything.
To the absurdity of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind that.
I like that. I can dig it.
Yeah, and he doesn't shy away from some topics that might make people a little uncomfortable,
Oh, no.
especially when it comes to love, sex,
Here we go.
and women.
Okay, yeah, so this is where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
Because Jetsun talks a lot about these Shakti women.
Shakti women.
Yeah. And he does it with this blend of reverence and eroticism.
Reverence and eroticism. That's an interesting combination.
It's a very interesting combination.
Yeah.
And, the term Shakti comes from Hinduism. It's a very powerful concept.
It represents this divine feminine energy, like the primordial cosmic energy that created the entire universe.
Oh.
So when Jetson talks about Shakti women, he's not just talking about, physical beauty or anything superficial.
Okay.
He's tapping into this really ancient, powerful idea of feminine energy as a force of creation and destruction.
So it's like he sees women as these forces of nature.
Exactly.
These embodiments of this energy.
Yeah, and he's not shying away from the sexual aspects of that.
No, he's not.
He's got lines like, angels from heaven, vampires from hell, magic starting to glow in between her wet, moist thighs.
Okay, so he's very explicit.
Oh, yeah, he's not holding back.
But is he objectifying women, or is he celebrating them?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's an easy answer.
No.
Because his work is full of this tension.
Okay.
This push and pull between reverence, desire, spiritual, physical. It's all there.
It's all mixed up.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and I can see how some people might be uncomfortable with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's raw, it's provocative, it's going to rub some people the wrong way.
Yeah, but maybe that's the point.
Maybe it is.
Like, he's not trying to create something that's safe and easy to digest.
No, he's shaking things up.
Yeah.
He wants us to question our perceptions of women, of sexuality, of desire, of everything.
Yeah, and he does it in a way that's intensely personal,
Oh, yeah?
but also, like, politically charged.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, this guy, he's got this revolutionary spirit that just shines through in his work.
He's not afraid to speak truth to power.
No, he's taking aim at everything. Political corruption, social injustice.
The whole system, man.
Yeah.
He's coming for it all.
And you see that in lines like, caught lorry load of explosives and four Mossad agents, controlling the people, putting them in fear, making them slaves. And who's laundering all that Nazi money? Who the fuck wants war hair going? Yeah.
Okay, so we're dealing with some heavy stuff here.
Heavy stuff.
This is not your light and fluffy poetry.
No. He's not holding back.
He's passionate.
It's like he's screaming these truths from the rooftops.
He wants to wake everybody up.
He wants us to pay attention.
Yeah.
But it's not just anger.
Right. No, there's hope, too.
There's hope.
Yeah, there's this belief that things can change.
Okay.
That we can build a better world.
So it's not just about tearing things down.
Sure.
It's also about building something new.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's not just a destroyer. He's a creator, too.
I like that.
Yeah, he's using his poetry as a weapon, as a tool for social change.
And he's not just railing against the system.
Yeah.
He's also offering a way forward.
Yeah, like a path to inner peace amidst all the chaos.
Inner peace, okay.
Yeah, he brings in a lot of Eastern philosophy and spiritual concepts into his work.
Okay.
He talks about illusion, enlightenment, the interconnectedness of all things.
It's like he's trying to say, like, look, the world's messed up,
Yeah.
but there's still beauty to be found.
Right.
And there's a way to kind of transcend the suffering.
Exactly. And he gives us these glimpses of that transcendence with lines like, "It's all illusions, addictions of your holographic mind. Invite Krishna into your heart. You can win the war inside, outside with your own self, and be in heaven."
Okay, so he's giving us like a toolkit.
Yeah, like a spiritual toolkit for navigating this crazy world.
For navigating this crazy world.
He's like, look, here's how you wake up, here's how you fight back, here's how you find your own path to enlightenment.
But it's not like a one-size-fits-all approach.
No.
It's not like he's saying, this is the only way.
No, he's not preaching any specific religion or dogma.
Okay.
He's just presenting these ideas as tools for self-exploration.
Oh.
He wants us to find our own meaning, our own purpose.
So it's not just about reading his poetry. It's about, like, applying it to our lives.
Exactly.
It's about using it to grow, to transform.
He's not just a poet. He's like a guide, a provocateur, maybe even a little bit of a guru.
He's a lot of things.
He's a lot.
He's definitely a unique voice in the literary landscape.
Definitely unique, one of a kind.
So I think it's time that we kind of dig a little deeper into the specifics of his work.
Yeah, let's get into it.
What do you say we each share a poem or a passage from The Kiss in Slaughterhouse 6
I love that idea.
that really resonated with us?
Yes.
Something that kind of captures Sunny Jetsun's style and vision.
Let's do it.
All right.
You go first.
You go first.
Oh, wait, okay, so there's this one that really struck me.
Okay.
It's about facing your fears and stepping into the unknown.
Ooh, I like it.
And it goes like this.
Okay.
Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Martin Luther King Jr., do you want to stay asleep for the rest of your life? This is the moment to jump into infinity.
Whoa. Okay. I love how he brings in that quote from Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
about taking that leap of faith.
And then he follows it up with this challenge.
Yeah.
To wake up and jump into infinity.
Jump into infinity.
It's like he's saying, real growth only happens when you push past your comfort zone.
Okay.
When you embrace the unknown.
When you embrace the unknown.
Yeah, and the way he structures it, it's like a call to action.
Yeah.
Disguised as a poem.
And that's what I love about Jetsun's work.
Me too.
It's not just about pretty words on a page.
Yeah.
It's about making you think, making you feel, making you want to do something.
It's about changing the way we see the world.
Exactly. And I think he does a pretty damn good job of it.
I agree.
All right. So for our listeners out there, if you're looking for poetry that's safe, predictable, easy to digest,
Sunny Jetsun is not your guy.
he is not your guy.
But if you're ready to have your mind blown,
Yes.
your assumptions challenged,
Yes.
and your soul stirred,
Dive into The Kiss in Slaughterhouse 6.
do it.
And prepare for a wild ride.
Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy one.
Because this is just the beginning of our exploration.
Well, yeah.
We've only scratched the surface of Jetsun's bizarre and beautiful world.
There's so much more to uncover.
And trust me.
Oh, I believe you.
There's a whole lot more weirdness where that came from.
Oh, I can't wait.
We just went head first into Sunny Jetsun's world.
Head first.
A world of surreal imagery and bold statements.
Oh, he's not afraid to make them.
No, he's not.
He's definitely not holding back.
I'm still thinking about that online pocket vagina line.
Oh, that one. That one's a classic.
I mean, where does that even come from?
Right. But that's Jetsun for you. He just throws these curveballs.
He does, but it's not just randomness.
No, there's a method to it, I think.
What do you think he's trying to do with that kind of imagery?
He's playing with us, you know?
Playing with us?
Yeah, he's disrupting our expectations, making us pay attention.
Okay, I can see that.
It's like you're reading along, everything's kind of making sense in a Jetsun kind of way.
Yeah, in a Jetsun kind of way.
And then, bam, he hits you with something completely out of left field.
Yeah, like a pocket vagina on a keychain.
Exactly. And suddenly you're wide awake, you're engaged.
So you think it's a way to keep the reader on their toes?
Definitely. He doesn't want you to get complacent.
Okay, that makes sense.
He wants you to question everything, even the idea of what poetry can be.
And let's not forget, he's self-published.
Right. He's operating outside the traditional publishing world.
So he has a lot more freedom.
Tons of freedom. He doesn't have to answer to editors or publishers.
Who might want to tone him down.
Exactly. They might say, hey, Sunny, maybe let's dial back the pocket vaginas.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to listen to that.
No, he's his own boss. He can publish whatever he wants.
And that's really important, I think, to understanding his work.
Oh, absolutely. It's key.
He's not trying to fit into any mold.
Oh, he's breaking the mold.
He's just being himself.
Raw, unfiltered, 100% Sunny Jetsun.
And that rawness comes through in all his work.
It does, even when he's dealing with these complex themes.
Yeah, like love, sexuality, the divine feminine.
Right, we were talking about his concept of Shakti women earlier.
Well, Shakti women, yeah.
It's clear that he sees women as these powerful, almost mystical beings.
He seems to really respect women.
Oh, definitely. There's a deep reverence there.
But he's also not afraid to explore the erotic side of things.
No, he's very upfront about that, and I think that's where some people might get uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a tricky line to walk, celebrating female sexuality without objectifying women.
It is, and I'm not sure he always gets it right.
Yeah, sometimes it feels a little, I don't know, exploitative.
Yeah, I can see that, but I also think there's more to it than that.
What do you mean?
I think he's genuinely trying to capture the power and the beauty of the female body.
Okay.
But he's doing it in a way that's very raw, very explicit.
So it's not about objectification. It's about what?
It's about this primal energy, this life force that he sees embodied in women.
And he's not afraid to show that energy in all its complexity.
Exactly. The beauty, the sensuality, the power, it's all there.
And he's using his words to paint a picture of that energy.
He's a word painter for sure.
And that brings us back to his surrealism.
Always back to the surrealism.
It's not just about creating shocking images.
It's a way of accessing a deeper reality.
A deeper reality.
Yeah, a reality beyond the surface of things. A reality where logic and reason don't always apply.
Like a dream world?
Kind of, but it's more than just dreams. It's about tapping into the subconscious mind.
The subconscious mind, okay.
Where all those primal instincts and energies reside.
And he's using surrealism to tap into that.
Exactly. It's like a key that unlocks the hidden doors of perception.
And what's he finding behind those doors?
I think he's finding the truth.
The truth.
Yeah, but not the kind of truth you find in a textbook.
Okay, so what kind of truth are we talking about?
It's a truth that's felt, not thought. A truth that's visceral, emotional, raw.
A truth that maybe can't even be put into words.
Exactly, but he's using his poetry to point us in the right direction.
To show us a glimpse of what's possible.
Yeah, and it's not always pretty. He doesn't shy away from the dark side of things.
No, he definitely doesn't.
But even in the darkness, he finds beauty. He finds hope.
And that fighting spirit, that revolutionary spirit, that's a big part of his work, too.
Oh, absolutely. He's a rebel at heart.
He's angry about the state of the world.
And rightfully so. There's a lot to be angry about.
He's calling out injustice wherever he sees it.
He's taking aim at the powers that be, the ones who are exploiting and oppressing others.
And he's not afraid to name names.
No, he's not pulling any punches.
He's saying this is wrong and we need to do something about it.
He's a voice for the voiceless, a
Yeah.
champion for the underdog.
But it's not just about ranting and raving.
No, there's a deeper purpose there.
He's not just complaining, he's offering solutions.
Or at least pointing us in the right direction.
Okay, so where are we headed? What's the solution, according to Jetsun?
It starts with ourselves, with becoming aware of our own power.
Our own power.
Yeah, the power to choose, the power to act, the power to create change.
So it's about personal responsibility.
It's about recognizing that we're not just victims of circumstance.
That we have agency.
Exactly. We have the power to shape our own destinies and the destiny of the world.
And he's drawing on Eastern philosophy again here.
He loves that stuff.
The concept of karma. The idea that our actions have consequences.
That what we put out into the world comes back to us.
So it's not just about changing the world out there.
It's about changing ourselves first.
And he believes that inner transformation will lead to outer transformation.
That's the key. It all starts within.
It's a powerful message,
Yeah.
and one that I think a lot of people need to hear.
Especially now, in these crazy times.
We're facing so many challenges, so much uncertainty.
It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to give up hope.
But Jetsun's poetry reminds us that we have the power to create a better world.
That we're not powerless, that we can make a difference.
And that even in the darkest of times,
There's always a spark of light.
a spark of hope.
Yeah, and it's up to us to fan that spark into a flame. Sunny Jetsun's world is a strange and wonderful place, isn't it?
It's been a wild ride for sure.
Surreal imagery.
Yeah.
Revolutionary spirit. Shakti women, all that good stuff.
It's been a lot to take in. I feel like my brain needs a little detox after this.
I know what you mean. It's the kind of poetry that makes you think and keeps on making you think even after you've put the book down.
Definitely. It's like he planted some seeds in your head and they just keep growing.
Yeah, you can't just read Sunny Jetsun and then forget about it.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm curious, what's the overall message here? Like if someone listened to this whole thing, what do you think they should take away from it?
That's a good question. I don't think Jetsun's poetry offers any easy answers.
Yeah, he's not really giving us a clear-cut philosophy or a set of instructions.
It's more like he's handing us a toolbox and saying, here, figure it out.
So it's more about the process than the product.
Wow.
Like the exploration, the questioning, the wrestling with these big ideas.
Exactly. It's an invitation to engage with the world in a more conscious way, to wake up and realize you have a choice.
To not just accept things as they are, but to question everything and maybe even try to change them.
Yeah, to be an active participant in your own life and in the world around you.
And maybe that's the real point, right? Not finding all the answers, but learning to ask better questions.
I think you're right. Jetsun's poetry is like a mirror reflecting back at us our own beliefs and assumptions.
And it makes us confront the things we might not want to see.
The uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the society we live in.
And that can be a painful process.
Sometimes, yeah, his work can be challenging, provocative, even offensive at times.
He doesn't sugarcoat anything.
But I think that's part of what makes it so powerful. It shakes us up, forces us to see things from a different perspective.
And amidst all the chaos and the anger, there's also this incredible beauty and wonder.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like he's acknowledging the darkness, but also celebrating the light.
Yeah, he's saying the world's a messed up place, but it's also amazing and full of possibilities.
So don't give up, keep fighting for what you believe in, and don't be afraid to be yourself.
Embrace your weirdness.
Exactly. Embrace your weirdness.
And I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah, so to our listeners out there, if you're looking for poetry that's safe and predictable, Sunny Jetsun is not your guy.
But if you want your mind blown wide open,
And your soul set on fire.
then dive into The Kiss in Slaughterhouse 6.
And see where it takes you.
Because sometimes the most meaningful journeys are the ones that lead us off the beaten path.
The ones that make us question everything we thought we knew.
The ones that leave us a little bit changed, a little bit transformed.
So until next time, stay curious, stay open-minded.
And don't forget, even pocket vaginas can be poetic.